Greetings. So, let's make some taller Terminators. So, I'm going to take these heavy intercessors, and basically I need all the bits for the torso and the legs. So, I'm going to snip all them out, and I'm going to combine them with some Dark Angel Forgeworld Inner Knights. So, first off, I'm going to cut off the torso just above where the stomach would be, and then I'm going to tidy it up so all that top torso armor is gone, so then I can literally slot the Terminator on top. So now I'm going to make up all the torsos from the heavy intercessors. And now I'm going to sort them out with some corresponding tops. So the legs and the Terminator parts, so they kind of marry up. So I'm just going to go for the same sequence again as the first one. I'm going to tidy up around the stomach, so I can slot it in under the Terminator's armor. Like so. So I'm going to repeat that process, so that's all done. I'm also making up the legs. And I get some shields and maces ready, and the flail, because I'm going to make these into Deathwing Knights. So now I'm removing the hands, because the maces are actually going to be in the wrong hand for what I need them. Because of that special gauntlet that Cenobium Knights use on their left arm, I want to put the mace in that hand, so I got an arm free for the shield. So, carefully drilling out, slowly, right through the middle, a guide hole. And then find out the diameter of the weapon, which was 2mm, and I put the corresponding bit in, and very slowly back and forth with the drill bit, taken ever so carefully, slowly, to really smooth out the hole and all the rest of it. So all I have to do then is slot the mace in. Which I've cut the mace on where he wants to hold it on the actual handle. So then I slot the top in and the bottom in separately. I'm going to glue the legs to this base. Now I'm going to glue this green stuff onto the stomach. I'm going to press the torso into it. Now I know I don't need to cut any green stuff off. I'm going to glue the top of the green stuff and stick the torso on and let it set. Now while that's setting, I'm going to be grinding off all the excess off the shield. I don't need. I need a nice smooth shield so I can attach it to an arm. I'll be adding the extra handle bits later on, bar one, because that one's just going to need a handle. Now to pin more legs to more bases, so I can get all them out of the way. And again, gluing the green stuff in, pressing the torso in. There's a bit of excess, scrape it off, glue, and press. And that's that. Any excess that pops out, just scrape it off. Now I bring all the models up to the same stage. The one's got a face with a hood. I plan to give them all helmets, so I found this helmet to replace his face. So I carefully make a flat spot for a drill to start, and then I just start drilling up the face, just using whatever tools comes to hand, so I just can start removing all that I need to. When remembering as well, I gotta have enough space to put a little bit of green stuff, because I want to put a hood around the helmet so it matches the others. I'm putting him away for a moment, and I'm going to continue with all the mace arms, which is only another the open hand ones will be able to slot the mace straight into the hand, as if it hasn't got a tight grip on it, it's got more of a loose grip on the weapon, which you'll see in a moment. Like that. Now I'm installing the head into the Terminator body. Let that set and start getting some shields on the other arms. So to do that, it will be pinning. So I'll drill a hole in the back of the hand and then pin the shield to the hand. Gluing some arms on. Look, I have our open hand there, so I just placed one on. Adding capes. Fitting nicely over those Gravis pipes, which, to be honest, I was going to take off, but I completely forgot. Right, now a little bit of green stuff. I only need a tiny bit for this first job. And this green stuff is then going to be used for the hood. Now I'm sawing the one arm off because it's the wrong angle for what I want it. So I'm just re-gluing it back on. More of a diagonal down angle. So he's got his elbow up. Right, drilling the backs of the hands now so I can insert all these pinned shields. Like I said, I'm going to be adding a little bit of plastic above and below the handles so it kind of looks like there's a grip there because the hand's really clenched like. Now I just added the hand now to slot in this shield. Now I'm going to be doing the decorative ornaments. Winged part above the head there. And also those other decorative items that they got on all of them. Now I'm just cutting off the head of this thunder hammer to make the flail. Nice big handle. Now as I'm using these heavy intercessor legs, I need some more green stuff to do the front part of cloth that they have, because I haven't got the legs. They're being used for some Primaris intercessors. As veterans, I've got to make my own. So easy enough. Just roll out some green stuff, tack it in place. Try to make it in to a good enough shape and just let it hang. Fold it if you can. So there we go. Some Dark Angels Deathwing Knights. Here's a size comparison to a normal Terminator. Pleasantly surprised how easy it was to add these, to be honest. And there we got a comparison to a normal firstborn. But yeah, I was very surprised how well these work with Gravis bodies. And surprisingly how well the Terminator legs work with normal intercessors. If you've seen some of my other videos, I've done that too. But yeah, I hope this helps someone. So anyway, I hope that helps. And thanks for watching.